Hello there, White Sox fans. I am coming at you now because, wow, the horrendous, horrendous losing streak is finally over. As I'm recording this, and by the way, this is going to be a quick video. I'm not even gonna edit. I'm gonna keep flips and flops and tongue-tied moments like that in because I have to get out of town. I am going to give a presentation out in Galena this weekend. Awesome little town if nobody's ever been there. It is a really cool place. That said, I've had this idea that I want to do live streams every Sunday pregame, and since I said that, I have not been at home at all on a Sunday during the day. So that hasn't come to fruition. That is something that will happen. I swear I want to do it. So it's been unfortunate timing that I haven't been able to do that. But that is something that will be coming up. So anyway, this video is really about making your picks to click for the month of May. Now, if you guys already participated in April, but I just want to keep getting everybody into the swing of things, how we're doing it this year. We're doing it once per month instead of every week, and we are picking 3 players. Pick your top offensive player for the month, and we'll have points for first, second, and third place. Top starting pitcher of the month, first and second place there, and also pick out who you think will hit the first home run of the month. So first home run in the month of May. Doesn't matter what they've done in the past. You could pick Yoan Moncada, who is supposed to be coming back pretty soon. That would be a very gutsy pick. I would appreciate that. The only other caveat, the only other thing to think about is who did you pick last month? Because you can't pick the same person in the same category month to month. You got to mix it up a little bit. Otherwise, I think most people would just pick Giolito from here on out. Although Kopech and Cease are both having a great start to their season. So as usual, I'm going to make my picks to click right now. And for home run, a guy that's scuffling a lot now, but he's always got like a Thor-like hammer in that bat, and just any moment he could hit that first home run, his next home run. I'm going Yasmani Grandal for the White Sox player who will hit the first home run in the month of May. Last time I picked Eloy. I picked him for home run and offensive player of the month. Clearly didn't work out for either of us. And I was really debating on Jose Abreu or Andrew Vaughn for offensive player of the month. And now it just seems cheap to take Andrew Vaughn after that great game, that great, late in the game home run that really finally broke that miserable losing streak. Some of the worst White Sox baseball since 1981. Yikes. This coming from a team that is supposed to be, highly favored to go easily into the postseason, hopefully deep into the postseason. I'll talk a little bit about where the Sox stand right now, which I think is important to think about, because it was very easy to get super negative about how everything had been going. I guess I was going to pick either Vaughn or Abreu for offensive player of the year, of the month of May, because they both they're hitting the ball really hard. And Abreu just hasn't yielded results, but it will, especially when it starts to heat up. And the other thing to consider too is that Luis is due back soon, so he is a decent player to pick. This is a good reminder too. I'm a little bit all over the place. I'm trying to do this live and just go with it. I have an insurance policy for you all and for myself. Unfortunately, we've had to deal with injuries so much. So if you pick a player that gets injured in the first week of the month, it doesn't mean you're out of it. You have a chance. If they go down with injury, and I mean like injured list injury, you can pick somebody new. So you can replace your player if they get injured in the first week. Hopefully, we will not talk about injuries ever again. I'm just going to go ahead and stick with Andrew Vaughn for offensive player of the month. Last month, I think I went with Dylan Cease for starting pitcher. Yes, I did go with Dylan Cease last time. I'm going to go Michael Kopech this time around. And part of that is my strategy here, because you can't pick the same person 2 months in a row. I could go back to Cease in June, but I haven't picked Giolito yet, so I'm already thinking ahead that maybe I want to save Giolito. He's good now, and he's only going to get better as the summer goes on, hopefully. So I'm going to go with Michael Kopech. And again, this is doesn't count today's game that's going on as I'm recording this. It is about the month of May. So make your picks a click here. If you see this after the fact, it's not too late. At least make a comment, get your participation point, and points go up in value month to month. So if you didn't play in April, it's not like you're out of the running. this month is going to be more valuable than last month. But of course, if you did play last month, hey, you're building on the points that you've already earned. Okay, moving on. The White Sox, after losing 8 miserable games in a row, committing about 8 errors per game, it seemed. There's been some heartbreaking ones, and there's just been some sloppy, bad ones. That said, the White Sox won yesterday and are in second place. That's amazing. There's that old adage that you can't win your division in April, but you can lose it. It really felt like the Sox were in danger of doing that, digging such a big hole that they won't be able to get out of it. Fortunately, the division has not been dynamic. There's not been a dominant team right now. You have to give credit where it's due, which is to the Twins. They have been playing some pretty good baseball. The Tigers, who I think we all agree is our main challenger, they've been playing pretty bad baseball as well. And goodness, that loss to the Twins on really a little league type of kicking the ball all over the infield and then eventually into the outfield to lose the game. What a heartbreaking, rough way to lose a game. I can laugh about it because I'm not a Tigers fan. That said, yes, the White Sox, we are currently 2.5 games behind the Twins in second place, and with sole possession of second place even. It's not like we're tied with everybody else. We're half a game ahead of Cleveland, a full game ahead of Detroit. So it's something good to remember. You look at the standings and you actually feel optimistic, which is not something we felt for a little bit. So, I don't want to downplay it because it was bad baseball. It was an opportunity that we missed out on too. If the White Sox had only gone 4-4, just 500, they'd be a game up on the Twins right now. Or a game and a half, I think. But they didn't. It didn't work out that way. The Sox are in second place. There's a lot of baseball left. Hopefully, there was some learning that happened in the process. There was some good baseball, too. There was some good pitching, especially out of the bullpen and the starting ranks. And I think these bats are going to come around. We've seen so many fly balls to the warning track, partially because, baseball, we're using this new, more deadened baseball, so it's not as lively. It's going to steal some home runs. But also partially because we've been playing in 30 or 40 degree weather, and that is not been helpful. Oh, and intense windstorms. Not making excuses. The opposite team is doing the same thing, except that I do think easily that the White Sox, we're still on track to make the playoffs and have a fun year. Hopefully we got the losses out of the way. Kind of devastating when you think about, I was hoping, could the White Sox be a 100-win team? If so, they've already lost more than 10% of the games in that one losing streak. That's a significant number. 8 losses in a row. Whew. Anyway, thinking positive, thinking that May is going to be a great month for the White Sox and for all of us as we are making our picks to click. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm looking forward to talking to you soon. Have a great weekend. Play ball and go Sox.